So, hello guys, and welcome to another stream on my YouTube channel. This time it is Huddersfield Town versus Doncaster. Now, obviously, Doncaster, we drew to Doncaster on penalties, and well, we drew to Doncaster, then we lost to them on penalties. We didn't score a single penalty. So yeah, do I feel confident in this one? Yes, I do feel somewhat confident. Should we win? Yes, we should win. Should have beaten them in the Virtue Trophy, but we didn't. So they're into the next round. Obviously, with the semi-finals going to be played soon. Doncaster on the strong attack here, cleared out by Ledson. Yeah, just should really get a goal here. Town going forward with Alves. Alves still on the ball. Needs to try and whip it in because it's 2v1 and we've kicked it out of play. So that's the start of it. I am looking on my laptop, so if anyone does put any comments down below, please don't hesitate to put them down. I will be replying to some of your comments, if there is any. Yeah.
This week about Liam Manning, saying that he's very, very level-headed. And you need that over the course of a 46-game season. You can't be peaking too high or feeling too low about yourself, regardless of the outcome. And Liam Manning, Cam Humphreys was saying, it's just a calm presence in the dressing room.
We should be beating these simply because of where they are in the table. The home record is very poor.
Nice touch from Gooch, who's looked very lively so far. Ryan Ledson, the captain.
Come on.
With his skipper.
Ledson whips in. Heads. Is it a corner? It's a goal kick to Doncaster, as Dion Charles was offside. Typical. It's absolutely useless. Yeah, it's just the way it's going to land, I think. It's the way it's going to land.
Pretty early on in his Huddersfield career. To see him. Trying to shake off Alves and Gooch.
Right to Doncaster in their half. If I can keep up to date with the scores, so how it is.
There we go for Lincoln at home to Northampton. They are going from strength to strength. The Imps.
So
1 Northampton 0. The bottom club as well. Port Vale away at Stevenage. When Stockley's put Port Vale into the lead. That is a scoreline that would suit Huddersfield down to the ground. With
after us losing to Stevenage 1-0, just simply not good enough. Yeah. We're currently 6th in the table as it stands. If we get anything less than a draw, or even a draw, no, if we get a draw, then we're still in 6th position. But if we lose, then we could be in trouble. No, Reading are 3 points behind us, but it puts us in quite a bit of trouble. Lincoln are beating Stevenage 1-0. Port Vale are beating Northampton 1-0. I think Port Vale are down anyway, so I don't think it really matters that much, to be honest. 2 games on in the Championship. Bristol City versus Wrexham. Charlton versus Portsmouth.
Beautifully out to Jack Senior.
I think all the rest of them are...
Sign as well to Close. To Gibson. That's a nice pass to
yeah.
who's doing the chasing.
All the rest of them are National League and below.
Senior's going to curl that in. It's not a bad-looking ball either. Huddersfield with their army of supporters behind the goal deal with it effectively. So the pitch isn't in the best nick. The Eco Power Stadium had a lot of rain up and down the country, in fairness. It might make passing football a little bit tricky.
Juventus lost to Galatasaray 5-2 and Juventus got a red card. Wow.
Got some Ben Close, the only 2 successful penalty converters in the spot kick. Shootout between these 2.
Benfica drawing to Real Madrid. Monaco beating PSG 1-0 at the moment. That's very interesting.
To the 1-1 draw. Back.
Come on, Town, produce something for goodness sake.
Flicked it on for the stroke partner Charles. Doncaster looked pretty good in the last home game. It was a 3-0 win against Leighton Orient at the end of January. Unbeaten at home, in fact. Despite losing 5 of the last 10 on this ground. Draws with Bolton and Wigan, and that win over Orient. That sits a 5-1 walloping by Plymouth here on December the 20th.
Town already had the rings running around them at the moment. 20 minutes in. Hoofed up by Ledson and straight out of play. Stevenage have just equalised against Port Vale. It's now 1-1.
Dominate the ball. Cutting edge in attack as well. Able to implement that style. Disappointing spell with Norwich. Huddersfield really have struggled away from home. Very leaky at the back on their travels as well. Only 4 clubs have conceded more goals than Huddersfield Town away from home. Yeah, just suggest that it's been more for Huddersfield so far in terms of the action areas, but fairly tight. Huddersfield getting the ball forward a little bit more than Doncaster have into the final third. This is a Huddersfield team that have taken only 17 points on the road. 32 of their 49 points have come at the Acu Stadium, where they are very strong. Just the third away game for Liam Manning in the league. He's won 1 and lost 1. It was a terrific win at Peterborough, an informed Peterborough side, but they were cruising in that game. And then they were pegged back. So it wasn't without its heralds, and then
A very empty stadium
they lost late on.
for a Tuesday night. But what do you expect? It's Tuesday night. It's no one's going to be going except from really many town fans. Come on.
Here they are.
Good ball to Gooch. Ball in the box. No one's there. Oh, goes to town corner.
Had to be put behind by Jamie Sterry. Gorgeous ball in from Lyndon Gooch, who has a magic wand of a right boot. Jamie Sterry watched it well. Barley Mumba was coming in behind him. Gooch has had a very lively start to this game. Harry Wallace is coming forward, so's Valka. Sean Rowan's there as well. And generally, Huddersfield playing forward. Way through the first time. Doncaster 0, Huddersfield 0. A glass header. This is going to be struck by Kasumu. Didn't strike it particularly well. Neither did Harness. Now Alves can recycle. Harness. Decent whip into the area. Time for McGrath to clear.
Absolutely nothing in this. 24 minutes gone. Nothing in it. Boring Tuesday night game. You've got your men. You've got your men. Choose to carry on going 1v1. Whipped in. Straight into the keeper's hands. Absolutely useless. Terrible decision making.
Equaliser Stevenage at home to Port Vale. Phillips after 19 minutes. Stevenage 1, Port Vale 1. Goal for Wickham and Exeter as well. As commits the foul. Only Dimmers put the chairboys in front down in Devon. Goal for the league leaders as well. Cardiff 1, Wimbledon 0.
Cardiff winning 1-0.
22 minutes.
Surprise, surprise.
Big game at the bottom of the table as well. It's not good news for Doncaster. Burton 1, Rotherham 0. Tyrese Shapes put Burton in front in that one. As things stand, it does mean Doncaster would be dropping into the bottom 4 tonight. There's still plenty of legs to go though, of course, but Burton would be climbing out as things stand, and Doncaster would be dropping in as a result of that Burton Albion goal. So Peterborough 1 up at Oakwell, Barnsley 0, Peterborough 1. Jeremiah Lisby once again for Peterborough. Gooch, who's comfortable with the ball at feet. He's given it away though. Straight to Robbie Gotts. Forced to retreat. Huddersfield press has been decent. All the way back to Tyler. It's given away. Huddersfield forcing them into mistakes at the moment. That's a nice spin.
Town's getting held back. Max Hand's getting held back there. Town free kick. Yellow card to Doncaster man.
Complaints can be held. Quite clearly. A yellow card offence. Taking one for the team. youngsters, a lot of quality players, and it's one of them, Murray Wallace, nodding on. Charles is a goal scorer at this level. Doncaster haven't cleared their lights harness.
Very scrappy in the box here. Ledson brings it down, being kicked up. Town free kick. Elliot Lee from Wrexham.
Doncaster just looking a little bit passive at the moment. There's a long way to go still in the season. Which content was there? Elliot Lee says there wasn't much. That's the foul. Of course, a draw tonight, even if it does mean Doncaster drop into the bottom four, it's not the end of the world. Because
Portsmouth are 1-0 up against Charlton.
However, we'll be craving all three.
Skizzy and Gooch, come on.
Gooch to send this in. It's a beautiful looking ball. It was a really important header.
And just free kick to Bristol City. Surprise, surprise.
Got his head on it.
Every set piece we have, it always ends up being a free kick to the opposition, and that's why it's a stupid foul by Ledson.
You can certainly see the pattern of play, the style that Liam Manning is trying to implement. They're on top at the moment, there's no doubt about it. Huddersfield the better side. Kasumi. He's not scored in over a year. There's it back to Murray Wallace, who had to dig that out of his feet.
Town throwing in a dangerous area.
Huddersfield with more territory. Another eye-catching signing for Huddersfield. Quality player at this level. Sumo actually played under Manning at MK Dons for a season. Spell with the boss. Was there and into him. It's going to be pretty congested last couple of months of the season as well for Doncaster. They've got a couple of home league games to try and squeeze in. Then with Port Vale postponed at the weekend, there's some cup involvement. Got a home game with Luton to try and factor in as well. And they're running out of available weeks, especially if they make the EFL Trophy final. Stockport to come here in the semi-final of that competition. There's Alves. Tell what a proper technician he is, Alves. He looks good on the ball when he's running at defenders, and here he is. Good overlap as well. Alves is going to send this in. Tell you what, very good ball in. There's just nobody attacking it. Assuming not the best touch. Harness trying to win it back. Lee with the hold-up play for Doncaster. Robbie Gotts out to Lee. Yeah, it wasn't the worst ball. And
penalty to Doncaster. Yeah.
Here we go. Penalty.
And Ballymumba.
What have I done? Says Ballymumba. Elliot Lee sent the ball in. Well, the hand was up. I don't think the referee has an option. And it is a penalty for Doncaster. It's careless. You've got to
Brilliant penalty to Doncaster. Bally Bumper plays hand in the air. It's definitely an unnatural position. What's he thinking? What was he thinking?
The goalkeeper's going to get.
And Lee Nichols is booked within 33 minutes.
Over to you, Luke Molyneux. 6 league goals for the season.
How's he going to get on with this? Scored. 1-0. 1-0 Doncaster.
Who leads in the Yorkshire derby. Superbly taken penalty. And Grant McCann sitting pretty again on the touchline. Confidently done by Luke Molyneux. And it's Doncaster Rovers 1, Huddersfield Town 0. Didn't even look at the keeper, knew exactly where he was going to put it. Lee Nichols guessed the wrong way. Grant McCann punches the air. 7th league goal of the season for Molyneux. Doncaster 1, Huddersfield 0. It was a moment of madness really for Bali Bumba, who can't really have any complaints. Well, he's still complaining. That is a massive goal at the relegation end of the League One table. Careful there. Volker. With it now. Vinyo Volker. Because of that goal, Doncaster have just jumped from the bottom 4 to 17th in the live table. That's how tight it is. A couple of wins and you can be mid-table. Equaliser for Barnsley, well. Arnold has just got the equaliser after 34 minutes. Stevenage have now turned it round against Paul Bell. Cornick is Stevenage's second. That is not good news for Huddersfield. At the moment, Huddersfield's advantage over 7th place would be down to a single point, and they would have played more games. Huddersfield's have played a lot of games. There are only a couple of sides who have played 32 games prior to tonight. So something they've got to be mindful of is they're going to run out of games. The likes of Stevenage and Reading and Luton, who are all really tightly packed just behind them, have got chances to overtake them. So Liam Manning cannot afford defeat tonight. They've got a very good record against Huddersfield. They've lost just once in the last 8 league games against them. And that was in the reverse fixture this season. But the Terriers have lost their last 3 away league games at Doncaster and have failed to score in all 3 and have conceded at least 2 goals in every match. So recent history not good here for Huddersfield Town. find a footnote as well. In the reverse fixture back in August, Doncaster had started the season incredibly well. And Huddersfield actually inflicted Doncaster's first league defeat of the season. If the Terriers were to win tonight, they would inflict a 16th on them.
What is he doing? In heck. I'm pissed off at you.
She's got to tidy up. It's well shackled by Jordan Gibson, who's really grown into this half. Now Harness with a bit of space, ships the ball out to Barley Mumba, who gave away the penalty.
Go on.
Good ball into Harness.
Oh, you shit.
That's not one.
That's a free kick. Yeah. Shite. So shite. Every blooming week. Every week. We are crap. Stupid individual mistakes. Should not be happening. Honestly, this football club. It's depressing as well.
Gooch is heavily involved in all of the nice bits and pieces that Huddersfield put together. Chances chase well, but then doesn't deliver well. What's wrong with Huddersfield's build-up play, but it certainly is with the end product so far. It's not happened to him in a Huddersfield jersey. He can. 5 years of age, where he started his career at West Ham United as a player. Make a handful of Premier League appearances. Doncaster have regained a bit of control of this match. It looked like Huddersfield were getting on top at one stage. But Rovers certainly having a go. Towards Alves, bent close, he got his bonds on it. Alves again, you can see the trickery in the Quicksilver fee. It's deflected from Gooch and work to do for McGrath. He did his work well. Gooch sees a pocket of space. It's Sean Rowan, now Mumba. That's the butt box Sterry. He's done a pretty solid job on Barley Mumba so far. A lot going right for Huddersfield. Just over 3 minutes before the break.
Oh, it's a double way above us sometimes. Because we are so bad. Genuinely don't know why I bother sometimes.
23's boss at
It's
West Ham.
absolutely appalling.
Spent in the US with New York FC as their academy director. Goodness me, what's Lee Nichols thinking there? Close to the belt there for Lee Nichols.
Imagine a team like Doncaster taking piss out of us. Literally.
Really good challenge as well. Referee says play on. Jordan Gibson wanted it. Doesn't reach it. Had to be played earlier. It's been a very committed performance, this, from Doncaster. It's going to be a free kick as well. Elliot Lee upending. Well, that was not far away from being a howler from Lee Nichols. Scorer, Luke Molyneux, standing over it. Robbie Gotts told to trot away.
A free kick taken by Doncaster, goes to the edge of the box. An eventful red kick. Doncaster still got it.
Doncaster in the area though.
Town free kick.
Bailey, the captain, tried to bring it down.
And
Frustration's growing somewhat.
2 minutes, 1 minute for extra time for the first half. No, he didn't. This game is absolutely appalling. It's atrocious. Dion Charles is... Do you know what? I'm just going to make a list on X and I'm going to tell you how the players, every single player that played today.
This is really good work. It was Molyneux flying up the right wing.
Yeah, an absolute embarrassment.
Doncaster really are carrying Huddersfield into errors at the moment. The press has been excellent from Grant McCann's men.
To say that these
real tenacity
are in the last place, well, not in the last place, but fourth bottom. 2 minutes of added on time. Yeah, but you'd think that these boys in Doncaster,
Jordan Gibson cuts back inside. And the
almost 2-0.
From Lyndon Gooch.
We should win this.
It's a really good ball up to Gibson.
These are the games we would be winning years ago. Genuinely. Good defensive work by Charles. He's still shit. Oh, Doncaster still got this ball.
Forcing errors. Here's Gibson. 3 league goals this season for him.
If Doncaster get a second, I'm ending the stream. I just can't be asked.
Really good spell this for Doncaster. We're on top of
Bloody Barnsley next week. And aren't we going to get shafted?
Physically, look the more dominant side.
You're laying all this possession from Doncaster to go forward. Every time we go forward, they're always on us. Like we're just shitting ourselves. We're just cacking our pants. Fair play to Doncaster, they deserve it because they're absolutely tonking us at the moment. We haven't had a single shot on target yet again throughout the whole first half.
A bit of time to stamp his blueprint.
Not a single shot on target throughout the whole first half. How embarrassing is that? How bad is that for a top 6 team?
Top 6 this season, given their resources.
We're stuck in League One for years and years to come.
People fancy them for top 6 or better.
And I knew it. I know it is. I know that's the way it's going to be. I know that's the way it's going to be.
A bit quicker than this.
Because we need money to invest in players.
They're not going to get it before half time.
And that's half time. What an atrocious half. Not a single shot on target down. I just don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get how we can be so bad. Like genuinely bad. It's embarrassing. It is absolutely embarrassing. This is why I don't want to go to an away game. This is why I don't want to go to an away game. I'm not spending my hard-earned money on a football team, right, away from home, including travel expenses, right, It could be put towards a season ticket at home for me for next season. What is the point? There is absolutely 0 point. 5 shots, 0 on target, and 0 clear-cut chances, as well as Doncaster's 0. How embarrassing. Right, guys, anyway, it's half time, so I'll see you when the game resumes. If it goes 2-0, then I'm ending the stream because I seriously cannot be asked. And we return for another absolute shit show and a half.
It's going to be 4 consecutive home victories for Doncaster.
I'm just doing a list on who to get rid of and who to sell.
In a way, is quite underappreciated at this level. He's got a very good managerial CV. Bizarrely went from Peterborough to Doncaster to Hull, back to Peterborough, back to Doncaster. Took over as Doncaster boss for a second spell, almost 3 years ago now, May 2023, approaching 3 years in charge anyway. 3 promotions as a player for throughout the camp. Here come Huddersfield. 7 seconds into the second half, and goodness me, that was almost an equaliser. Drilled across goal, Barley Mumba came sliding in. He just couldn't quite get on the end of it. Yet to score in a Huddersfield jersey, Barley Mumba. Not going to come much closer than this. Lyndon Gooch rifled that across. Some terrific delivery this from Gooch. So somebody get on the end of that. No one did. But that was a statement of intent from Huddersfield Town. Just the way they drove forward with much more purpose.
I'm just going to be sat down here. And I'm going to... Oh, look, a bit of urgency. Oh, well, can't get no end product.
This time it's Burns clearance. Doncaster on the ropes at the start of the second half. And now a vital free kick just to settle things down a bit for Rovers. John Gibson did very well in winning. Clever. Foul off Ledson. Well, must have been a half-time team talk, that's for sure, because they've come out roaring. Robbie Gotts, played back by Ben Close. Close and Gotts have worked really well in tandem in midfield tonight. They've shut Huddersfield down. Through it. So it looked like it's towards it. Charles. Doncaster weathering a 2 or 3 minute storm really from Huddersfield where they look lively. Just need to settle things down. Ball forward, it's controlled well by Owen Bailey. Owen Bailey intelligently digs it back out to Elliot Lee. Stab out to Sterry. Now Molyneux has been buzzing around the park all night.
I'll move the tripod. I'll move it over here.
Sends it all the way forward. So you're getting frustrated with Robbie Gotts. made a meal of that, and Goss didn't want to get up. Short road. Almost tries to turn, but close was having none of it. But then Jimmy Sterry gives possession back to Harness. Now Ledson, that's a lovely looking swing out to the right. Gibson is the cover. Ledson again. Seeing a lot more of the ball as the match has worn on. Numbers feet who will have that chance immediately after the break. Searching for his first Huddersfield goal. That's been sent into the area. It wasn't really a test in the end. Best chance of the half going Huddersfield's way with Barley Mumba coming in at the back post. Mumba actually hasn't scored for anybody in almost 2 years. Certainly not known for his goal scoring. He's a quality player. Very eye-catching signing from Plymouth. He's a regular for the Pilgrims this season in League One before moving up to West Yorkshire. It's Walker. Charles, no flag. He's lost the ball. Charles at the moment playing right on the line. Give the Doncaster centre-back something else to think about. It's Sean Rowan, and then swept nicely by Murray Wallace under a bit of pressure. Ledson, it's a nice looking ball. It's a tester, at least. And Senior does well. Huddersfield is a bit more bite in the tackle. Will Alves skips to Doncaster players, sent it in towards Charles. Much better from the Terriers in this half. It's close back to his goalkeeper. Good Huddersfield contingent behind the goal, and players are playing towards the visiting fans in the second half. Bailey's got into the area. Cover was good. Shrugs off close. Marcus Hines, 3 league goals this season, plays it up to Charles's feet. Charles skips it back to Hines. Doncaster getting bodies in the way. And then they win the free kick. Second goal from Lincoln in their home game against Northampton. Lincoln absolutely flying. Moylan's got their second. Big goal for Bradford at Valley Parades in their top 6 meeting tonight against Stockport. Bradford 1, Stockport 0. Sasa for the Bantams. 48 minutes in. Barnsley turn things around. It's Peterborough at Oakley. Barnsley 2, Peterborough 1. Cleary with the goal 8 minutes after half time. meetings on tonight. It's two sides going really well. Reading 1, Bolton 0. And Berkshire Jack Marriott's goal, the difference between the sides. Bolton currently third in the table. Bolton at the moment look like the sides. Goodness me, what's Turner done here? Gets away with it. So Bolton look like the side at the moment. They could have challenged Cardiff and Lincoln, but Cardiff and Lincoln are going. I can't see anybody usurping them. So it's going to be lots of time. We've got away with one now, but Doncaster with a bit of possession. Still, it's not the best touch and allows Mumba to steal in. Mumba a little bit careless. Put it back though. But Jamie Sterry's been like a brick wall down that right-hand side. Fullback for Doncaster has done a terrific job on Mumba. He was hoping Elliot Lee read it. It's a full fixture is to come on Saturday as well. Doncaster have the early kick-off. Another Yorkshire derby for them. Away at Rotherham. That is a huge game at the bottom of the table. Rotherham United against Doncaster Rovers Saturday lunchtime. Rotherham currently behind tonight at Burton. As Doncaster, current standings, would see them up to 17th in the table. As for Huddersfield, they've got a Yorkshire derby as well. At home to Barnsley, who are currently winning against Peterborough tonight. Barnsley have had a real fall down the table as well. So, the results. It's back into the area, into Charles's feet. So a bit of movement on the Huddersfield bench. On Wales warming up. So Manning's first throw of the dice. Full Huddersfield squad to pick from at the moment. Going out for a couple of weeks. Kel Miller not available tonight either. May still unavailable. Radulovic not around either. Still a little bit of cutting edge. As if they're about to bring on a centre forward. They've got Bobby Wales. Tick past the hour mark, so certainly got to do something. There might be even be a couple of players warming up in the white jerseys. again for Doncaster, just happy to knock it about at the moment. It's Owen Bailey, the skipper. And, credit to the centre-backs as well. Remember, this is the team in League One who have conceded more than any other side. Shipped 4 at Wickham last time out. And they've kept at arm's length one of the best attacks in the division so far. Doncaster tonight will look very well organised. Forward towards Dion Charles, who just clips that forward towards Alves, who was on the chase. Alves twists and turns again. He's looked lively at times. And sometimes highly rated. Tries to turn. Appended by Ben Close, who's been everywhere. Sent in. Now that's a free kick, surely. It's Basuma who got the heavy challenge. And now there is movement. And Ashia is going to come on as well. Bobby Wales is going to be introduced. Barley Mumba and Dion Charles. Certainly not been their nights. Dion Charles continues to plough a pretty lone furrow as a Huddersfield player. He's been unable really to kickstart his Terriers career. Only a couple of goals to his name this season. Bobby Wales, highly rated, 20 years of age, from Scotland. Sean Rowan's gone off as well. Sean Rowan back into the side tonight. Now Cam Ashier's been in a decent bit of form. I think that's a wise substitution made by Liam Manning. So it's Ashier and Wales, two attack-minded introductions made by Liam Manning. Ashier actually scores 7 nights ago in the Virtue Trophy, in the 1-1 draw at the Aku Stadium before the shootout defeat for the Terriers. He also scored in the 2-2 draw against Blackpool as well. Ashier is finding the target of late. As such, sprightly, attack-minded player. And let's crowd as well. Pretty clear. Mumba actually stayed on the field in the end. I thought his name had come up. The team was definitely on the board, but Manning had a change of heart. It's definitely Sean Rowan who went off, while Mumba stays on. Definitely due a chance of Sean Rowan who exited. And now that's Gibson. The swipe ball currently for Elliot Lee. Didn't quite. Luke Molyneux's picked it up. And clearly trying to nod it back. And will do, says Balker. those attacking substitutions pay dividends. Nice touch from Harness into Kasumu. Kasumu. He's had a pretty poor game tonight, David Kasumu. 5 goals in 127 games for Huddersfield since arriving. Wales is in the area, towards Wales, but it's going to be struck by Ledson. It wasn't struck particularly well. It's been just a little bit too much huff and puff and not much end product from the Terriers. Delacour, who's going to be introduced, and also Brandon Handler, who's back in the squad tonight. Gibson's worked extremely hard. 67 minutes for Jordan Gibson, who makes way for Delacour. Delacour said in the week that he's still getting used to the synchronicity with his new teammates. Akiva Delacour, Elliot Lee goes off as well. And Brandon Hanlon, that's a straight swap. Hanlon for Lee. So Hanlon will tuck in up top and lead the line. He's got 3 big goals this season. Delacour hoping for a bright cameo off the subs bench as well. And his recent arrival. Yet to score for his new club. Just 20 minutes remain. Eco Power Stadium. Doncaster Rovers 1, Huddersfield Town 0. Not much in the way of goal-mouth action in the second period, but this will do for the relegation threatened hosts. Hunting for back-to-back home victories. For the first time, a little bit careless though, Bolka. Wallace. To Ryan Ledson's feet. Gooch for Bobby Wales to chase, and he's a real presence, Bobby Wales. Let's go corner. Living Gooch to swing this in. Jostling in the area, Marcus Harness and Luton Molyneux. Gooch's delivery, not the best he's ever hit. Alva's back to Gooch. Gooch on his left, and the whistle goes. Hacked away end has not seen much joy tonight. The first couple of minutes of the second half were hinting of good things to come for Huddersfield. It just hasn't really happened. There's a bit of tumbling in the area, and 6 of 1, half a dozen really. But the referee said it's a free kick for Doncaster. Just a slack away performance really. Not much cut and thrust about Huddersfield, and at the moment they're heading towards back-to-back league defeats. And back-to-back away losses as well, each by a goal to nil. Here's Robbie Gotts. Delakun's there in support. Delakun has beaten that. Throws it off well. Here come Huddersfield. It's not the best ball though, straight out of play. Didn't really give Ashia a chance. It's a cold night in Doncaster. Really working hard for each other. Again, with the 23-24 season, Doncaster were 22nd in the table in February. They won 10 straight league games and ended up making the playoffs. That's how quickly it can change round at this level. And that was under Grant McCann as well. So Grant McCann is able to turn the tide. He's come under a bit of pressure this season, particularly in December when they lost 5 straight. But Doncaster's form, Wickham aside in the last league game, has not been that bad over the last couple of months. They've been vastly improved. As I mentioned earlier, some other teams have really got their act together as well. They've pulled away from trouble, the likes of Exeter and Plymouth and Peterborough. There's other teams that have really dropped, the likes of Rotherham and Wigan. So Grant McCann certainly knows his way around the lower leagues. And a decent chance of staying up, that's for sure. If you play like this with one another, or for one another. It's a very committed performance tonight from Doncaster Rovers. Big game to come at Rotherham as well on Saturday. Huddersfield, we know, have the capabilities to play much better than this. Forward to Handler. Delakun wanted it. Might get it now. He's got suspension into the area. That's a team of the Molyneux. There's no shot. He says yes, kind of half-heartedly. The referee was ever going to give anything there. Ashia to Letson. Huddersfield need to get this forward quicker. Too static as they enter the final third. But here's Ashia. Free kick. Aaron Bailey, I think news. Gareth Carles. Never in doubt. This is what Ashia can do to you. Clothesline. Some organisation for Doncaster Rovers. Quarter of an hour remaining at the Eco Power Stadium. Still Mick Molyneux's first half penalty, the difference between the sides. Huddersfield desperately hunting an equaliser.
So down, I've got a free kick. Whether or not we will do anything with it is completely. Just get it in, man.
Plymouth now lead at Leighton Orient. Leighton Orient falling like a stone at the moment towards trouble. Curtis and Ross with second half goals for the Pilgrims, who are terrific away from home. Gooch. Ashia's going to hit it, is he? Decides not to. It was the wrong decision.
You wouldn't have even had a shot on.
Lincoln have scored a third against Northampton. Lincoln 3, Northampton 0. Northampton down to 10 as well in that game. That's where it tells you were. For Huddersfield inside the Doncaster half. It's a Sorensen on the bench as well. Ryan Hardy is an option. Here's movement again.
I'm pissed off. I'm so pissed.
Sorensen can hope for his Ryan Hardy. I think we're going to be introduced soon.
Just kick it at him and get a corner for Pete's sake.
Wales trying to move into position. It was sent in towards him.
Ballymumba trying to take a shot there. And he's got a man straight in front of him. Come on, Ashia. Like one of the only good, flipping decent players on the pitch. Come on, Ashia. Corner, that'll do. It's the only thing in Kasumu's done all night. Talking about. Oh, great. Last Sorensen's coming on. Cameron Humphreys. All right, Hardy's coming on. Poor Gooch. Feel sorry for the guy. Great, Sorensen's coming on.
Goes off. Ryan Hardy on. That's Kasumu. He goes off. So Cam Humphreys. Full of praise for his manager. And the build up to this game. First involvement to take the corner. It's not a bad delivery.
Another head kick from who? Bolker.
Acrobatics were from the centre back, Bolker.
Yeah, it was Bolker. It was unlucky, really.
Well, 5 changes now. 4 Huddersfields. Not the worst delivery, this.
No, there's nothing wrong with the goalkeeper. And he's gone down.
Also saw Lyndon Gooch shoveling off, holding his groin. That doesn't look too good for Lyndon Gooch. This doesn't look good either for Timothy Lochatala.
Oh, and Matty Pearson's coming on. Just rub the salt in the wounds.
Matty Pearson. Looks to be set to be coming on anyway for Doncaster. He's going to be eagerly assessing the state of his goalkeeper at present. Manning's going to be concerned about how long it's taking Lyndon Gooch to get back round to the South bench. Let's another look at the first half penalty. Handball from Ballymumba, steered home beautifully from Luke Molyneux for a 7th league goal of this season. One of their key performers. He always turns up, Luke Molyneux. Linchpin for Doncaster. Broadbent can be thrown on as well. George Broadbent for Doncaster. Ben Close has worked his socks off tonight. His first league start since December. Matty Pearson and George Broadbent thrown into the mixer. We've got a 10-minute rest as well. Putting things together very nicely. Midfield tonight, we've got in that central defensive midfield role. Dovetail really nicely with Ben Close. And that's fresh legs for Doncaster, Pearson and Broadbent. Playing a lovely flick. Controlled by Hanlon. Hanlon. Broadbent and Pearson. Thrown on. Got pretty sharp and Harry Clifton left on the bench as well. Now, Lottie Tyler seems okay. Doesn't have a lot to do tonight, to be honest with you. Just to show what Huddersfield's lack of goal threat. Asher forward. Bobby Wales. First time he's run with the ball. Wales side netting. Command play. Over 9,000 here tonight. And, vast majority at the moment are going to be going home happy. Doncaster 1, Huddersfield 0. Huddersfield almost set for a 10th away defeat of the season. It's looking likely at the moment, unless some of Liam Manning's substitutes can weave their magic wand. Asher bumped off the ball by Sterry, who's not really put a foot wrong. All the big hitters off the bench: Asher, Hardy, Sorensen, Humphreys, Bobby Wales, thrown on earlier. Manning has certainly rolled the dice. Not been much change though at present. Hanlon looking to hold the ball up for Doncaster. Busy centre forward. That's what you get from Brandon Hanlon. Proper workhorse. Started pretty well for Liam Manning, back-to-back 1-0 home wins against Bradford and Luton, teams in and around them. And a 3-2 win at Peterborough. Goals from Sorensen, Bolker and Humphreys on the roads. Western Hills Community Stadium, and here's Doncaster coming for a second, and they almost found it. Owen Bailey is already in double figures for the league this season. Fashioned the chance beautifully, didn't he? Great hold-up play, shrugged off Bolker like he wasn't there. Doncaster very close to the second. That's a terrific effort from Owen Bailey. Great strength to engineer the opportunity. Huddersfield have got 5 minutes plus stoppage time to save themselves. It's not looking good for the West Yorkshire side. It's going to be 3 without a win in the league for Liam Manning after winning his first 3. It's set to be back-to-back away losses without finding the target as well. a very well drilled and disciplined Doncaster side. They've got a fourth against the 10 men at Northampton. Street, the latest player to score. It's going to be a free kick for the Terriers. Just a reminder, Huddersfield at the moment would be 6th in the table, but only above 7 on goal difference. They did have a 3-point gap prior to tonight. So Huddersfield at the moment being reeled in by the likes of Reading and Stevenage. Luton play tomorrow as well against Wigan. So Luton could also close the gap. And at the other end, Doncaster would be 18th in the table. They started the day 20th. But crucially, they'd be 3 points clear if they can hang on to this lead. It's flighted in well. It was a brilliant header away from Matty Pearson. And now Brandon Hanlon at the other end. As the flag run up it has. Yeah, Delacour and Hanlon. But Brandon Hanlon has produced a marvellous cameo off the bench. He's a centre forward that doesn't give you a moment's peace. Just for a moment there, it looked like Doncaster were going to surge away and seal the game. Hold the ball up everywhere. Nice ball forward bias, but again McGrath was out quickly. They've just been in their faces all night, Doncaster. And they've not allowed Huddersfield's technicians and ball players to dictate. And that's a free kick. Ashley, the latest player to be frustrated. He might get a card if he carries on. Jamie Sterry, speaking of in your face, certainly in Ashes. Results stand, it would be Leighton Orient slipping into the bottom 4. Who would have thought that after last season? Orient finished in the playoff places. But they are on the slide. The Londoners being beaten at home. Well, Huddersfield have had more shots, more touches in the opposition box, and Molyneux has just received a card. But no end product for the Terriers as we approach stoppage time. It just hasn't felt like it's going to be their night. There's a fair bit of time left though, +6. Should give the away end a lift. A bit more for Doncaster to do. Doncaster, though, on the balance of play, I think deserve this. It's going to be, if they can hang on, it's going to be a third winning 5 league games for them.
We're falling. That's all I can say. Absolutely appalling.
On this ground, with back-to-back home victories.
Whoa! What is happening?
Robbie Gotts has been absolutely everywhere. He's covered every blade of grass, every patch of mud. And, taken off about 10 minutes or so ago. Gotts outstanding. Huddersfield certainly haven't been. Lee Manning wanted a response after Stevenage. He hasn't got it tonight so far.
Wallace, come on! Forwards! Sorensen forwards!
Giving away, and that kind of sums up the Terriers' performance. Brandon Hanlon's got a lot of work to do. He needs support. Delicate tried to join in. Hanlon surrounded in the end.
Options!
Sterry, what an important header. He was too far away from being player of the match, either Jamie Sterry.
Oh my!
One of the two centre backs.
Nobody near him.
Ryan Byrne put a foot
We get
wrong.
away with it though. But then number 9's away.
Ben close as well, but honestly.
Yeah, we should be playing. We should be playing. We
Seems to get forward sooner rather than later.
Walker, come on, forwards! Stop messing around!
The smartest ball that
I mean, the options there. There's just nothing. Nobody wants it. If we go back to the goal here, Humphries makes you out. Just to over there. Makes you out smashing that line up.
3 minutes left for Huddersfield to rescue something in the Yorkshire Derby.
Mm. 2 minutes of this flipping misery. Absolutely atrocious.
Huddersfield's substitutes have not really made an impact. It's been a flat performance. This from a side highly fancied in League One this season. At the moment, forget the top two, that's not going to happen. Cardiff and Lincoln are too far away. But at the moment, Huddersfield just need to concentrate on getting into the top six, because even that is going to be a battle. With teams in form directly below them and not far behind them either. Reading now behind them only got on goal difference given the latest scores. Huddersfield will have played 4 games. Getting towards last chance saloon, and it comes, and that was a brilliant header from Byrne. It's a poor connection. Ashia might pick this up though. Ashia sends it in, and it's deflected and just wide. Oh, that was the opportunity. Ledson, head in hands time for Huddersfield. This was the chance. That could have gone anywhere. It would have been very fortuitous. Ledson stuck out a boot. Oh, Grant McCann would have had his heart in his mouth. And now 30 seconds remain. That feels like the last opportunity for Huddersfield.
Humphries. Come on, forwards! What is going on?
The away supporters are going to be slumping back to West Yorkshire.
No idea. No idea.
Huddersfield for a free kick. Seconds to go. Just need to remain organised. It is a huge 3 points for relegation threatened Doncaster Rovers. That is massive for Grant McCann. And they've got one over the neighbours. Huddersfield Town did not turn up tonight. It's back-to-back away defeats for Liam Manning and his new side. And it's a 10th away defeat of the season. They do not travel well, Huddersfield. A hammer blow for their playoff hopes. Beaten by a Molyneux penalty in the first half, but that is huge for Doncaster. Massive 3 points, back-to-back home wins. Doncaster 1, Huddersfield 0. Grant McCann with a sensational tactical display. His side got well drilled. Remember, they had the worst defence in the league coming into tonight's game, but they kept a clean sheet against one of the sharpest attacks. And Doncaster go clear of the relegation zone. They were only just above it. They were a point above the bottom 4 prior to tonight. But Luke Molyneux's 7th league goal of the season from the penalty spot tonight, enough for all 3 points in the Yorkshire derby. And Liam Manning, well, it's back to the drawing board for Huddersfield. They're now clinging on to a top 6 spot, and they have considerable work to do, and they need to get their away form sorted out. Back-to-back 1-0 losses on the road. Stevenage on Valentine's Day. Doncaster tonight. Doncaster well there. Home form in general vastly improved. 3rd win in 5 league games for Donny. They're heading in the right direction. They have beaten the neighbours Huddersfield by a solitary goal to 0.
Thank you very much for that. Full time, what a great result. Yeah, absolutely shocking. Another loss, it's terribly not back. I mean, it's just.
It was a rear guard action, but they did enough comfortably in the end. Huddersfield just didn't really.
Right, well, absolutely appalling performance from Town, to say the least. I was bored at my head.
They saw it out fairly comfortably. We are going to recap what happened across the 96 minutes tonight.
Thanks to anyone that joined. Probably didn't, but have a good evening.
Well, looking for a lift after